Well, it sucks. Today's our last day here. We spent a week here. We wish we had, well, really 2 more weeks, but actually we just want to move here, truthfully. It's beautiful. We love it. Anyway, it's our last day, so I'm going to give you a quick little run around of the properties in case you're thinking about maybe coming down and checking out the place. You'll have a idea, maybe get a lay of the land. So, you know, something we didn't talk a whole lot about on this trip is the village of Baytown Wharf, which is kind of the highlight of this entire resort here. But, you know, we've been here a few times and we've made videos about it, so we've kind of exhausted that. And these shuttles run you around, which is nice, so they get you all over the resort. If you come here and you don't have a car or you don't have a golf cart, these shuttles will get you everywhere you need to go on the property on both sides. Don't get me wrong, the wharf is certainly a cool place to check out. We enjoy the shit out of it, to be honest with you. It's just that we've been here a few times, so you know, we know it fairly intimately. But this is the golf cart parking area right here. This is where it gets pretty crowded and pretty packed in here at night. And I have a video of the wharf already. I'll link it in the description, but from a previous visit. So yeah, they got a few restaurants through here and just some little shops and a lot of activities for the kids. Super cool place. A nice, cool little village within walking distance from everything that's in this resort. It gets really busy from 4 o'clock until about 9 o'clock, and then everything except for the bars pretty much shuts down around 9 o'clock inside the village wharf. So this is Osprey Point. This is one of the luxury condo on the resort. I just love how it looks. I love the stone. I like the white brick. It's very nice on the outside. And Osprey Point's one of the first properties that you're going to see when you come into the resort. It's right in the front. You know, you're just a short walking distance from the wharf or from the marina, and then of course you'd have to go across the resort to the other side, across 98 to get over to the Beachside or the Oceanside. You know, before we picked the Turnberry property, we're actually looking at this Huron place right here as a rental. So this property is right next to Osprey Point. Again, here's the main road inside the resort right here. There's a security gate that way off to the west, and then there's a security gate off to the east over here too. So both will get you in here. But once you're here, this is Huron Walk. Yeah, it looks like these are getting renovated here, so nice. Yeah, those, I don't know if they're renovating the inside or just painting the outside, but this is the color they were last year, and it looks like they're painting them white this year. And you can tell it's afternoon because it's starting to get busy in here. People are coming back from the beach, and people are heading out into the town, into Village Wharf for dinner, or coming back to their resort properties. So it's, yeah, I got traffic behind me. This is guest registration, so if you do have any trouble with your rental property, this is where you can come and they'll get you straightened around. And when you do come in the property from the main highway, and you come in through here, like all these cars are coming, they're going to stop right there at that security desk. They're going to get you checked in. You're going to not register, but you're going to register your vehicle there. You're going to tell them your last name, and you're going to have your property address of where you're going and where you're staying and how long you're staying to, and then they'll verify it and they'll give you a pass. When you're coming down, you'll see that there's 2 lanes coming into the property here. But if you get your owner pass or your guest parking pass, you can bypass this line and go right through this first lane right here. You'll see there's 2 gates there. The one on the right is for you if you have your pass. And again, as I come out of the guard shack, there's the main road right there. But we're not going to go up there with the golf cart because we're not allowed. They have this cute little tunnel here for us. So if you want to get over to the ocean side of the property, also called Beachside, you just zip on down this tunnel. Ready? Here we go. And then this spits you out right here at, guess what? Another guard shack for people that are coming into this side of the property. Same concept, just check in there if you have a rental property on this side. And it does get pretty busy in here, so with traffic and pedestrians and golf carts and bicyclists and people running, so just keep an eye out for everybody, do the speed limit, and just try to keep your eyes on the road. No video like me. Very quickly, if you rented a place in Beach Walk Villas, you're going to be right over here. This is what your properties look like. And this is a big circle that goes around with all of these Beach Walk Villas here. And to give you an idea of where the Beach Walk Villas are located on the property, that's the main highway 98 right there. That's the guard shack coming into the Oceanside property, or the Beachside. And then Beach Walk Villas are right behind me. So if you rented one of them, there's where you're going to be at. So if you stayed at South Winds or West Winds, this is where you're at. These are your properties here. They're right on the ocean front. Beach Club Drive, Island Estates right here. That looks like a pretty nice place. Here's South Winds. This is, if you booked at South Winds, this is where you're going to be at right here. These are overlooking the ocean. The ocean is just behind those buildings. This is Beach Club. It's private, so I can't tell you much about it. And then there's parking for South Winds right there as well, through the private gate. South Winds and West Winds right here. I have some friends who have stayed here several times, and they absolutely rave about this property. They absolutely love it. They get up every morning and go for a walk along the beach, because the beach is right out back of the property. So this is your Beachside 1 property right here. And then they're doing construction on the other Beachside too. And then they have a little putt-putt golf course over here for people. If they want to play putt-putt, there it is. Gonna get some cold beer right there. And all of this is golf cart parking. That's the Hilton in the background right there, and I'll tell you, that's it's a beautiful place back there. It's right on the beach. They've got first-class services. You get an idea how beautiful this property is. There's your Beachside 2 that's currently under construction on the right-hand side there, but my friends stayed just last week, and they said it was absolutely beautiful, and they enjoyed themselves immensely. Another property are these two towers, the Luau. And you know, I find that those had some pretty reasonable rates. When we looked at staying there one time, we opted to stay on the other side. This is the Oceanside. We ended up staying on the village side, so or the Bayside. Yeah, I think you can get some pretty good deals on the Luau as well. Again, it's right next to the Hilton, and the Hilton is right next to Beachside 2, and then there's Beachside 1, and then there's South Winds and West Winds there. And as you go back up that way, there is the front of the resort. I hope you enjoyed this brief little tour. It's time for me to get back. We got a fish fry going on. We'll see you there. I may have forgotten to mention or drive through here in this video, but Tivoli has some very nice properties back there too on the ocean side. They're not oceanfront, but they're on the ocean side, or beachside is the term they use here. And there's your landmark right there, the Sandestin water power. And back through the tunnel. And just like that, I'm back on my side of the property. And I'll show you with the golf cart how we just zip right on through security. You just come up here, the golf carts are registered, and give this guy a nice wave, and he lets you right on through. Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
And now you're here, you're either Bayside or Village. And we're over here towards the Village. We're going to go right past the Huron Walk. And we're also going to go right past the Osprey Point. Back past the popular pool that's in the front of the complex. We're going to come into this roundabout, and we're going to follow it all the way around to the left. We want to go that way. And now, there's the popular pool. And then you just keep on coming back, past St. Andrews. And you're gonna pass Bay Pine here on our left, which is right there. Those are really cute in there too. If you get an opportunity to rent one of those, probably check that place out. And then I pointed this out earlier. This is the Hilton Grand here at the Sandestin. We're gonna drive by where we would park if we were gonna go into the Baytown Wharf Marina. But we just keep on coming back. That's Turnberry, that's where we're staying. I gotta shoot all the way back because we're picking up our friends to come over for dinner for our fish fry. And they're back here at the Elation. We gotta go past here. We're gonna go past where the golf carts park for the village. Where that bus came out is where the garage parking is for the wharf. And technically that's the main entrance for the wharf. And then we're going to keep coming back just a little further, and we're going to turn left at the Effie. And in the background over there, that is the Grand Sandestin. And we're going to go right around that. We're going to keep coming this way, and we're going to go the Grand, Lasada, and there's our friends waiting for us right there. Are we ready for a fish fry? Spring break in Destin, Florida. White sand beaches, emerald waters, and for us, an adventure out at sea. We traveled from Michigan to soak up the sunshine, and today, we're setting out on an unforgettable fishing trip aboard the American Spirit.
It's like you catch a fish guaranteed. It's crazy.
From the ocean to the frying pan. And cook we did. 2 bags of fish right there. Back at the condo, Sean, our resident culinary expert, worked his magic. Some fillets got the classic fried mix treatment, others a bold blackening seasoning that turned out to be a crowd favorite. There's something special about eating a meal you caught yourself, sitting around the table, sharing the experience, and tasting the reward of the day's adventure. It's a feeling that's hard to beat. If you've made it this far, go ahead and give yourselves a thumbs up. You've certainly earned it. And check out our channel where we have plenty of videos of the Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort. As always, thanks for being here and enjoy your travels.